Every so often, a game comes along that makes me think, that is such a cool idea. The latest one of these is called Campfire, Cozy Friends. The best way to describe this is Animal Crossing with AI. I know AI is a huge buzzword that's just being thrown around like crazy lately, and a lot of its implementations have been really terrible. But I think there's a lot of potential here, and I think this idea is pretty fun. Campfire is a new and different type of cozy game built around a cast of colorful AI characters who you can talk to about anything. Well, almost anything. There is a tiny bit of censorship, but I think that's understandable. They want this game to be at least somewhat family friendly, and I think they want it to be pretty darn accessible too. It almost feels too accessible at times, like a cell phone game. So they start you out on this island, right? You meet the mayor of the island, and he says that you're the island's new concierge. So it's up to you to basically make everyone on the island happy. One way you can do that is by giving them things, like in Animal Crossing, but you can also talk to them. Like actually type out full sentences to them or talk to them into your microphone. The game lets you talk to them either way, and I think that's pretty cool. Their responses are generated by a large language model, so you do have to be online for this game to work properly. And you're probably going to want a keyboard in front of you, or at least a microphone. But with the proper setup, I found it works pretty well. For the most part, they actually respond to you in intelligible and somewhat realistic ways. The game does a good job of explaining to you how to progress the story, although it does feel a little too hand-holdy. Like I said, the way that these icons are plastered all over the screen, and the way that there's like arrows and stuff constantly pointing to the next thing you're supposed to do, it just reminds me a lot of a cell phone game. But make no mistake, this is a full and proper PC game. I did play it through Steam with a mouse and keyboard. The controls are pretty good. The characters may be a little bit slow. They give you a little boost that you can do while walking, but it only boosts you for like a second. It doesn't really do that much. And I think part of the reason the game is set up that way is because not only is this Animal Crossing with AI, it's also an MMO. So yeah, it's super ambitious. There are a lot of moving parts here. I did have quite a bit of fun during my time with it. My only major complaints are the fact that it feels like a cell phone game. There were a few hiccups during the dialogue here and there, where the game would just say, "I'm sorry, I had trouble responding to your message. Try again later." So it does have some kinks that still need to be worked out, but this is a preview build of the game, so they do still have plenty of time to work out those kinks. One of the things I like about it that Animal Crossing doesn't have is there's this map that shows where all of your villagers are at all times, and if you click on them, it'll let you navigate toward them. In a way, that might make the game a little too easy, but I'd be lying if I said that looking for certain townsfolk at certain parts of the day in Animal Crossing or Stardew Valley didn't get pretty annoying at times if you didn't know exactly where they were. Also, like a cell phone game, Campfire does have some questionable gacha elements to it, though I'm not sure how these are going to be implemented in the full game. If it's free to play, this makes total sense. But getting new villagers on your island is literally a wheel that you spin. It's completely random which villager you'll get. So there's definitely a pretty sizable loot box element to this game. But it does have a lot of fun features from games like Animal Crossing or Stardew Valley. It has fishing, cooking, crafting, you know, all the fun stuff you would expect a game like this to have. But what do you think? Does this game look interesting to you? Let me know in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching.